We are back again, Salud with Robert Gardner. We are going to review Altstadt's Kolsch. I talked about I can't speak. I talked about this the other day when I reviewed the lager, which came in a blue can, and I have a definite fondness for Kolsch. I'm not exactly sure why. I don't know exactly what it is about Kolsch, how Kolsch is made. I just know that of what I've had so far, of the 3 or 4 Kolsch's, I was like, hey, I like this. This is crisp, tangy, refreshing, really, really super great. And again, that is allstatbrewery.com. I'm sorry, allstatbeer.com. You can check them out on their website. They've got information about the Kolsch. But let me go ahead and, before I read like tasting notes there, I want to go ahead and sample this, crack it open for you, let you give you my tasting notes on this particular beer. And I suspect this is one that I would buy again. If this is not a seasonal, if this is available regularly, this Kolsch in particular I really enjoyed. I love the can. The can has a very interesting color scheme to it. I'll show this up closer. Premium German style beer, exceptionally smooth, refreshing, and balanced. Born in Fredericksburg, Texas, immersed in German history. Altstadt Kolsch, Cologne style beer made in Texas, Cologne, Germany. Comparable to the finest brews originating from the town Cologne, Germany, our Kolsch is a crisp, well-balanced blend of select German malts with just a kiss of hops at the end. The result is a clean and refreshing, light golden-colored beverage. Right there in Fredericksburg. I may have to go out and visit you. That is correct. And let's go ahead and try this out. Let's see what we think. I will say that I really, right here, I really like the can. I like the red. I like the logo, the sort of crest with the boar on it. Pretty interesting. Let's give this a smell and see what we pick up. I'm actually not picking up a huge amount on the nose. Like, I'm not like blown away. Like, I almost have to stick my nose further in to see what it smells like. It's interesting. I'm not getting a lot of smell. Like, it's very light. I mean, I could tell that it's beer, but I'm not picking up maybe a little bit of clover honey, maybe something like summer hay, something like that. Yeah, maybe just slightly, just a slight touch of like honeysuckle. But the beer itself, man, it's crisp, tart, orange peel, lemon peel, refreshing, barley, roasted, little bit of malt, maybe. Like, it's not malty like a darker beer, like a porter or something like that. Certainly not like an oatmeal stout. It's not sweet, but it's so crisp and refreshing. Like, everything about this is the beer that, again, when I talk about Texas, I talk about tacos, barbecue, the food scene. This, I would have no issues giving this to a beer snob. I would have no issues drinking this with friends, being at a barbecue. Doesn't feel elitist, doesn't feel pompous, doesn't feel like there's something else going on. It's amazing, but it's not overwhelmingly trying to like impress you, if that makes sense. There's nothing elitist about it. Nothing about the Altstadt brewery says that it's unapproachable. It's not bitter. There's a little bit of tart, a little bit of that citrus, but it's balanced, sort of coasting in equilibrium with that little bit of hay, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of honey, clover honey, honeysuckle. I just can't get over how easy it is to drink. I would very easily be able to put several of these back with no issue. And I was excited to do this review because I thought of this beer very fondly. Let me see what it says on the website. 2019 German style Kolsch Gold winner. 2019 U.S. Beer Open Championship gold medal German Kolsch. It's a crisp, well-balanced selected German malts, noble hops, and top fermenting yeast, which I don't know exactly what difference that makes. The results in a light, golden-colored, refreshing beverage with just a kiss of hops at the end. The delicate brew is comparable to the finest beers from Cologne, only it's made right here in Texas. It's 4.8% alcohol by volume, slightly sweet, malty, pure. Yeah, I like that. Soft-bodied, delicately bitter. I don't get much bitter, and maybe I'm just not. I tend to like bitter in my food, so maybe that's one of my biases. I actually enjoy that. They say that the finish is smooth, crisp, and effervescent. Well, effervescent, let me add that to my list of categorizations for beer tasting. Is it effervescent? I don't even know what the fuck effervescent means. It's a good word. I like it. The beer is less syrupy. The lightness, crispness, refreshing. It's not as viscous as some other beers that I've had. It reminds me of a Pilsner, maybe? And I don't know exactly what separates a Kolsch from other kinds of beers, but I have nothing but good things to say. You can find this at altstadtbeer.com. And if anybody in Fredericksburg, Texas, you work at the brewery, you want to be on the podcast, you want to do a tasting, you're working at the Altstadt Brewery, I'd love to talk to you or the brewmaster to be able to do like tasting notes. Really love this particular beer. The lager was good as well. There's some others that I haven't tried. And in fact, while I've got you here, let's go ahead and see what else is available that I've not tried. And I think we went over this a little bit at the other review. So there's an IPA. I'm not super interested in the peach, Radler. The lager is great. So Hefeweizen, I believe, has always got wheat in it. And I can't say that I'm super interested, but maybe I need to try some to try it out. I don't know about light beers generally. I have no idea what a Maybach is. Don't know if I've had the Pilsner. I know that I've not had the Rye Maintenance Vienna Red. Or the Schwartz beer. I wonder what the Schwartz beer is. Vienna Red. Well, damn it. Traditional Vienna lager brewer with a Pilsner at Munich. Heavy dose of Vienna malt balanced out with just the right amount of Mittelfrüh hops. Originally brewed in 1841 by... I moved around. Let's see. Originally brewed in 1841 by Anton Dreher, the Vienna lager was heavily inspired by the British pale, red, and dark ales. While the style is fading in Europe, it is thriving just south of the border and is commonly known today as a Mexican lager. Interesting. And I wonder, that's very interesting. I wonder why. So I will apparently have to go to Fredericksburg, Texas, which I've not been to maybe in probably years, and check out what else they've got. Really cannot say enough good things about this Kolsch. I highly recommend that you try this out. If I had a choice right now between the lager and the Kolsch, I'd go with the Kolsch. I just prefer this a little bit more. But again, you can check them out at altstadtbeer.com. And thank you so much for participating with me and following along the journey. If there's anything that you would like me to review, please just comment below, let me know, and I will see what I can do. Somebody is asking that I review Jeppson's Malort, and I'm not sure if my body is healthy enough to be able to endure the catastrophe that would be like liquor that's described as like, you know, straining it through dirty socks. Why do you want me to review bad liquor? That's not what I want to do. So if you have any review requests, just let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for following along. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'll see you again soon on Salud with Robert Gardner.